Trying to make it hard, feeling comfortable.
Oh, that's a great grenade!
One player left.
Destroy each other in the meantime.
Sonics, that blue! They've lost their cover as well! They've lost H-Win!
What's up, PUBG Esports fans? Are you having a blast with PGC 2021? 16 teams that will be competing in the weekly finals have been finalized in the weekly survival that took place for the past 3 days. First, let's take a look at the Pick'em Challenge results as of November 26th. GenG is still way ahead, and Virtus Pro is in 4th place. Which team did you vote for? Will the top 4 of the weekly final match your prediction? The weekly survival of Week 1 was full of twists and surprises. Let's dive right into the up and down. First is GenG. GenG secured a spot in the weekly finals after getting a chicken dinner in match 2 of day 1. Even though they started far away from the circle, they showed exceptional performance and won a chicken dinner.
Matulans is able to find Pio, but he's the only one left here for VP. They're barreling down on him. Asura gets a little bit of damage done. It's a good rock.
Holy moly, Azura's clutch play. I can see why they're first in the Pick'em Challenge.
항상 조기 퇴근하게 되면 늘 새롭고 짜릿한 것 같습니다. 다른 팀들 같은 경우에 좀 다르게 할 것 같은데 저희 팀은 그냥 똑같이 하던 대로 하는 것 같습니다.
Every region managed to pick up a chicken dinner on day 1 of the weekly survival, starting with MCG from China, followed by GenG, Fury, Oath, and TSM FTX. Oath managed to pick up a huge chicken dinner by scoring 19 kill points. Their clever decision to go for the center of the circle and play aggressively to wipe out teams on the high grounds really stood out.
We always keep a strategy of staying consistent and making it to late game, and I actually think Chicken Rule helped us with that because it forced us to always get to top 4, and by doing that we ultimately get more kills, and that helps us in Super because placement and kills matter. So I think the formats kind of go hand in hand with that, but we adapt to anything that comes at us, and that's what makes us so good.
On one side, Danawa Esports and Virtus Pro continued the battle for their loot spot. In match 1 of day 2, Virtus Pro, aka the king of Power Grid, was able to secure a chicken dinner in Miramar and set up a rank in the Pick'em Challenge standings as well. Thanks to Virtus Pro, Danawa Esports also got a chance to qualify. They got off to a good start looting the apartments alone. They quickly read the game and used an inside fighting technique and placed Salute, the team's ace, at the front to pick up a chicken dinner. It looks like the exciting battle for their loot spot will continue in the weekly finals.
버투스 프로가 있었어도 아마 치킨을 먹지 않았을까 싶습니다. 딱히 졌었던 기억이 많이 없었어가지고 위클리 파이널에서도 이제 계속 싸울 것 같습니다.
Day 3 kicked off with 5 open spots. Virtus Pro, Danawa Esports, Ghibli Esports, 17 Gaming, GNL Esports, and Team Liquid secured their spots on day 2 of the weekly survival. You only need one chicken dinner in WWCD format, and as the game progressed, the competition got fiercer and fiercer. ENCE finished first in the ranked decision, but barely made it to the weekly final by qualifying in match 13. ENCE leaped from 13th to 8th in Week 1's Pick'em Challenge. Will they be able to meet their fans' expectations?
We love the Super format, and we think that it suits us so much more to go and hunt for the kills. So in the weekly finals, we just want to win. We don't care anything else, but we will go for the win no matter what.
The last match was a real nail-biter.
Spotted him, can't land the shots. Those aren't easy shots.
Holy cow, it's the WWCD rule, right? Buriram United Esports played aggressively from the beginning and earned themselves a spot at the weekly final.
That's it! Buriram found him! It is Buriram United!
รู้สึกว่าดีใจมากๆครับผมมันยากมากมันโอกาสสุดท้ายแล้วที่พวกเราเล่นมาถึง16เกมก็ดีใจมากๆครับใน Weekly Final ที่จะถึงนี้พวกเราก็จะทำอย่างเต็มที่จะไล่เก็บคิวเท่าที่จะทำได้แล้วก็จะพยายามมาชนะให้ได้ครับ
Day 3 of Weekly Survival. All 16 teams for the weekly finals have been decided, including Heroic, ENCE, KPI Gaming, Space Station Gaming, and Buriram United Esports, who picked up the last chicken dinner. But there was a huge plot twist when the top 3 teams of the Pick'em Challenge, except GenG, failed to qualify for the weekly finals.
Happy inexplicably surviving this push uphill.
Yeah.
Although New Happy's combat abilities were still top-notch, they weren't able to win the chicken dinner they needed in the WWCD rule.
And it gives KPI the chance, but are they fumbling this, Toby?
Petrichor Road failed to grasp the opportunity when it came to them. Sonics joined the game in the last match and exhibited meticulous playstyle.
Sonics, that blue, it is now enveloping their position. They've lost their cover. Badham's still going to play it. Dr. Logi up north, he's not out of it. Sonics are out in third, that's it.
And seemed like they almost grasped the chicken dinner, but were unable to make their one chance count. Let's see whether they can turn things around next week after an unsatisfying start in Week 1 of PGC 2021. Week 1's Pick'em Challenge, where you predict the top 4 teams of the weekly finals, ends on Saturday at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time, just before the weekly finals start. Don't be too disappointed if your pick for Week 1 wasn't successful, because Week 2 is starting soon. The rules are the same as Week 1, so if you guess the top 4 teams of the weekly final correctly, you win 187,500 EP. Also, don't miss out on a weekly Kill Point MVP event, where you can win 150,000 EP just by guessing the team with the most kills. Week 2's Pick'em Challenge resets on November 27th at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time and ends on December 4th at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time. So, make sure to pick your teams if you haven't done so yet. The Weekly PGC is packed with information you need for each week's Pick'em Challenge. We'll be back next week to give you an update. See you then.